In South Dakota, state lawmakers are putting together a push for term limits for U.S. congressional legislators.
State House reporter Grant Green has more on the impact South Dakota could have if they do pass this resolution.
Hey, Brian and Andrea. Our state lawmakers have term limits. The majority of governors around the country have term limits, and our president has term limits. However, U.S. lawmakers are not held to such limits, and one state senator says it's time for that to change.
It takes 34 state legislatures, or 2/3 of all states, to bypass Congress and propose an amendment for congressional term limits. Right now, 9 states have passed applications with term limits as the single subject.
When you look at U.S. term limits and what that brings here is an opportunity to make sure that those folks that are super entrenched, like a Nancy Pelosi, like a Chuck Schumer, you're given an opportunity for new vision and new efforts as they come forward.
House Joint Resolution 5002 creates an application that calls for a convention authorized by Article 5 of the U.S. Constitution. Senator Casey Crabtree, who is priming this resolution in the Senate, says the country needs to get rid of career politicians.
I think you get is folks that are striving harder to make a difference, to make an impact, and to listen to their constituents across the board.
In South Dakota, lawmakers are term limited to 4 terms in each chamber.
And so what I've witnessed in the legislature is those that have met their 8-year term limit in one chamber or the other are super motivated to deliver the best product and the best work they can for the people that voted them there, and then they move along their way.
U.S. Term Limits, a grassroots organization, calls for 3 House and 2 Senate terms for U.S. lawmakers.
And according to a poll conducted by U.S. term limits, roughly 88% of South Dakotans approve of term limits. The U.S. Constitution has not been amended since 1992.